All right, we're talking about energy transfer, the transfer of energy from the cue ball to object ball, and why it's important. Take a look. All right, we're talking about energy transfer, the transfer of energy from the cue ball to the object ball, and how to predict where the cue ball is going to go based on how thin or thick you hit this object ball. So when I hit this ball, no matter how hard I hit it or how soft I hit it, let's call that 100% energy. When it gets to the object ball, there's 100% energy, and based on how thick I hit it, I'm going to be transferring a lot of the energy, or how thin I hit it, I'm going to be transferring very little energy. But all of that energy is still in the cue ball. Let me explain here with a stop shot. So I'm going to hit it 100% energy and transfer 100% from the cue ball to the object ball, like this. So it starts at 100 and it goes straight to 0, and that takes all of the energy. Now, let's say we shoot the ball and we hit half of the object ball. Now, 50% of the energy is going to be transferred, 50% of the energy is going to remain in the cue ball, and therefore they should stop relatively at the same time. So they come to rest relatively around the same time, and that's really important with safety play. It's really important. And again, I'll show you why. Now, we're going to hit the ball pretty thin, and you'll notice the object ball doesn't move very much, but the cue ball continues going because I transferred very little energy. Most of the energy remains in this cue ball. Really important with playing safety. Let's say, this is a safety that comes up a lot where you got bad on this ball and you want to just thin it and come down here. You want to transfer as little energy as possible to the object ball, so your cue ball will have all that energy to go. Now, most of you already understand that concept and principle, but to start applying some numbers to it makes it a lot easier, especially if you're going to do something like this. Let's say, whatever, we're playing 9-ball, we got some balls over here, it's a real mess, right? And we want to play safe. We want to play the one ball over here, the cue ball over here. We would hit this right here with 50% energy, so that the object ball and the cue ball stop pretty much right on the rail. It's a sensitive shot. Let's see if I can do it. "50% to the object ball, 50% to the cue ball." So understanding that principle can be very, very handy with safety play, can be very, very handy with playing position. So let's say I'm trying to make this one ball and get position down here for the 4. Now, I got to hit this one ball. I don't have a choice. If I want to pocket it, I got to hit it pretty thick. So that means most of the energy is going to that object ball, not as much as going to the cue ball, so I have to hit it even harder to get it back here. But if I was thinner on it, this is a much tougher shot. Now, I'm going to have to hit it harder to get the object ball to the pocket, to transfer more energy. And the cue ball, because I'm hitting it harder and I'm transferring, very little energy to the object ball, the cue ball is going to go crazy. So very important with position play. So the thicker you are, obviously the harder you're going to have to hit that ball to do anything with it, because you're transferring so much energy. The thinner you hit the ball, now, based on what you want to do with the cue ball, this has a long distance to go. You're going to have to hit it really hard, so the cue ball is just going to go completely nuts. So now there are ways to manipulate it, obviously. If I hit this ball right here with draw, I transferred 100% energy, but because I drew the ball. Now I'm adding some spin to it. It's adding force. Now it's bringing it back. There's other elements at play here, but for the basics of energy transfer, just think about what percentage of the ball I'm going to hit, and that is how much percentage you're going to be transferring of the ball. It's a pretty simple concept, but if you think about it, and you think about it while you're playing position or while you're playing safety, it's really going to help you understand where those balls might end up at the same time. Usually when you're playing safe, you're either going to focus on the cue ball or the object ball, but if you think about these numbers, you think about the energy transfer, you can kind of control both of them a lot better. So, hope that helps you. It certainly helped me. Good luck, have fun.